This meditation session is for connecting with your inner child. So I invite you to find a comfortable position that allows you to be alert and relaxed. You could be seated or you could be laying down. If you're sitting, then I invite you to just find your feet on the ground, on the floor. And just allow yourself to settle into your position, into your posture. Just anchoring yourself in this present moment. You can have your eyes open or closed. If this feels helpful to you, you can place one or both hands on your belly. Just feel the rising and the falling of your belly as you inhale and as you exhale. If you notice any tension that you might be holding inside of your body, see if you can release it and let it go on your exhale. Allowing your shoulders to soften, releasing your throat, chest. Allowing your mind to be at ease. Settling into your pelvic floor, your sitting bones. And if there's a phrase or quality that would feel most supportive to you in this moment, I want you to repeat that quality in your mind. So maybe using the word calm or peace. Just with gentleness, repeating that quality, that word in your mind. It's a way of finding your center. And also remembering that if during this meditation you get overwhelmed, something starts to feel like too much for you, you can go back to that word. You can also pause the meditation and go back to it when you feel more settled. You can also place a hand on your chest or a hand on your belly as a way of grounding yourself in the body. You can open your eyes, shift your posture, position. All of these choices are available to you. Good. I just want to remind you that our inner child never disappears. Our inner child never is lost, but he or she might go into hiding. So I just want to invite you to have patience with yourself if you don't connect with your inner child right away. Remember that this might take more time. Just rest in the open awareness, remembering that there's nothing to figure out here. You're just allowing your inner child to come into contact with your adult self, with your adult presence. So now, I would like to invite you to check in with your inner child and just invoke the presence of your little boy or little girl. Just wait. You're just gradually and gently bringing your awareness to your inner child and inviting him and her to come into your conscious awareness. You might see your inner child right away, or you might not. So if you do see your inner child, just notice, where is he or where is she? Is your inner child hiding? Is your inner child in a room? Is your inner child on a playground? Just noticing, where do you find him or her? You're not trying to make anything bad or wrong. You're just simply becoming aware without any kind of judgment, interpretation, analysis. And then notice, what is the energy like of your inner child? How does he or she feel? What is he or she wearing? Does your inner child look sad or happy, distant, low on energy, scared? And if you're not sure, you should just ask your inner child, how do you feel? And wait for him or her to respond. And then from here, just reflect that response back to your inner child, just letting him or her know that you hear what they're saying. So you just mirror that back by saying, I hear you, that you feel, and then fill in the blank. Sad, or scared, happy, unsafe, whatever it happens to be. And then from here, I invite you to ask your inner child one more time, what else do you feel? And wait. And then one more time, mirror that response back to your inner child. Also noticing, does your inner child trust you? Does he or she easily come into contact with you and connection with you, or there's a sense of resistance or mistrust or wanting to run away or not quite feeling safe? And if that's the case, I invite you to just simply respect where your inner child is at. Not pushing him or her, not forcing for something to happen, but simply acknowledging and honoring where your inner child is at. And remembering that it might take a little while for your inner child to open up to you. And if you show up consistently for your inner child, that journey is going to become much easier. That connection is going to be more available. And if the connection is easy and you want to continue exploring it, then I invite you to ask your inner child the following question: what do you need? And simply listen. Allow your inner child to respond. receive the response, just mirror it back to your inner child. I hear you that you need, and fill in the blank. And now ask him or her one more time, what else do you need? And wait. And see if from where you're at, you can meet the need of your inner child. So maybe your inner child is telling you that he or she needs to be hugged or held. See if you can offer that hug to your inner child. Or maybe he or she is saying that they need to be in a safe place. So maybe you can take your inner child and take him or her into a safe place. Maybe they're telling you that they need acceptance and love. See if you can extend acceptance and love energetically from your heart to your inner child, welcoming him or her into your heart, into your love. If there are emotions coming up for you, I just invite you to simply breathe into your feelings, breathe into your emotions, learning to welcome them, embody them, move them through your awareness. You can stay with your inner child and continue connecting with him or her, or if you feel ready to complete this meditation, I want you to just say goodbye to your inner child, just letting him or her know that you will reconnect at a later time, making sure that they don't feel abandoned by you or neglected by you. And then gradually, when you're ready, opening your eyes and coming back into the space where you're at. Maybe looking around the room in which you are, or if you're in nature, just looking at the trees, the flowers, whatever it is that you're surrounded by, as a way of reorienting yourself in your current environment. Feeling your feet on the floor or on the ground. And also remembering that this connection to the inner child is always here and it needs to be nurtured. It needs your commitment, your time, and your availability to be open to healing and exploring your relationship and connection with your inner child. I wish you all the best, sending you much love. Take care.